Gonna do a little bike trip. It's pretty nice out. Give me that. Jeez. Ow! I already don't like it. If you can't tell, I'm gonna try a new thing today. Got some wacky hooks I've made. Never run a wacky rig in my whole life. I know a lot of people do good with it, so we're gonna give it a shot. And I'm already injured from bringing the tool with me so I can have the O-rings on it. Because I am not a fan of Senko. Because everyone uses it. And it's more of a lake thing. And I'm not a lake guy. But we're gonna see if a wacky rig Senko will work on the YOUGH. I know quite a few people that do good with that on the YOUGH. And to give it the best shot, we may go to one of my new favorite spots, which is quite the ride, but it's usually worth it. It's kind of chilly. I didn't check the temperature, but can't imagine it's much more than around 70. Dang. Wow. Should have bought a machete. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, here's a log. Oh, I think I'm getting old, guys. Well, we got to the tree. Let's just go. Okay. Almost easier to go under it than over it. It's like 12 foot tall. This is insane. Literally, I'm making a tunnel. When we get out here, you guys will probably recognize the spot. If we can get out there. Holy crap. Am I gonna make it back out? Try to clear a path. I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. I kind of see the river. I'm just going to go tumbling down in the water is what's going to happen. Well, might as well get wet then, right? Let's go up there. We'll start up there and see what happens. Hopefully I don't sink. Let's just go slow. Make sure, okay, we're not sinking. This is not how I pictured doing this. Yeah, we've fished off this rock here for a little bit. That was covered in water almost. We're gonna go up here to the rock. Got these big bite baits, copper looking Senkos. I got one rigged up with the little, I think this is 1/8 ounce head, weed guarded hook with a rubber O-ring. This hook is extremely sharp. There we go. It's pretty stupid looking if you ask me, but people catch fish on them all the time. This is actually probably too heavy, but we're gonna try it. This is all very shallow here now. For now, I'm just gonna cast out in the deeper spot and see what happens. Just gonna give it some twitches and bring it back. I think I'm feeling the legs kind of twitch when I pull it up. Even with that 1/8 ounce, this thing's pretty slow. Ooh. I just got bit off. It just took my Senko. There's a fish out there, it ate my Senko. Pulled it right out of the freaking... Okay, well that's a good sign. I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, that came off pretty easy. We'll get some of the meat on this one. What was that, our third? Well, actually, it was the first real cast, honestly. One of the theories is when their water is this low and clear. That was another fish. That was another fish. Did it take my freaking Senko? Unless this Senko gets caught on stuff. This time I got my Senko back, but I'm telling you, that was a fish. So interesting. You know, they move off the bank and go and sit, well, the bigger fish anyways, go and sit in the middle where it's cooler. Oh, that is not a bite, thought it was. I gotta get used to this, it's different. It's 2 bites I think we lost there. And one literally stole my Senko. Crane. No, there'll be fish on the bank, but generally it'll be mostly smaller fish. It's a theory anyways. Can't say one way or another yet, until we prove it. Just letting it glide down, just give it a couple twitches every once in a while. Either that was another snag. That's a fish. Does not feel small. It's coming up. Oh, I think it's the giant. Oh, you're kidding me. It's coming in. I was definitely getting bites. This is not a small fish. It's just coming in. Where's it at? Oh, that's a giant. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, it's not as big as I thought. But that is a good fish. Oh, it's digging. Yeah, we were missing fish. They're out there in the middle. Oh my God, that is a very good fish. All right, and we lost my Senko with the freaking O-ring. All right, point proven. Look at that, beautiful hookup. Let's go throw him on a board. He's probably like a 16 or so, but yeah, I think we just lost some good fish out there. Hooked perfectly. He's not a giant, but we want to, it's my first ever Senko fish. Well, first ever Wacky rig Senko fish, so we gotta board him. We gotta board him. Let's give him a little dunk real quick. That's a nice fish. What is it? That's a 16 and a quarter or so, 16 maybe. All right. First ever Wacky rig Senko fish. I love it. It's awesome. See you, bud. I mean, that's a really... Bud, where are you going? You okay? Oh, easy now. There's fish. Dang, what's that? There's all kind of stuff happening. Okay, all right, they're working. Here's the bad thing. I lost 2 Senkos already. How do you keep them on the hook? Oh, this color. This like copper color. I knew when I saw these I had to have it. Weed guards all tore up. We were getting bites out there, I could tell. So yeah, I do have the Wacky rig tool. What am I doing? Let's just see. All right, my weed guard got bent up, but weed guard's bendable, so we're just gonna straighten her out. Interesting. There you go. Straighten her back up and we're good to go. We're gonna try to get some more bite on that Senko again. It's a shame to lose that much plastic every time you catch a damn fish, but we're gonna try it out. I was never a fan of Senko because so many people use them. Well, hey man, if it's gonna be that good of a bait, I can't not use it. Oh, I just found a bait right there. Oh, what is that called? Rattle trap. I'll take it. That may have been the 4th bite we actually had. One stole my Senko, 1000%. Let's get out here, do that again. Like I said, for protection in these conditions, this time of year, the fish, they should be sitting out in the middle. It's not to say that there's not fish on the banks, it's just generally speaking, it's the smaller fish on the banks. That was fun because that was a good fight. I mean, he came into here though. Try to see if I can find that same spot. And it just seemed like I was casting real far, right about there. Just letting her sink. Snag. Really? Leadless wacky rig. Snag. Oh, it came out and went back into something else. There must be a tree out there or something. Alright. That's not coming out, it's buried. I have to break it off. Oh, it came out. We better check the hook. There's gotta be a tree out there. Let's see what she looks like. Yep, hook opened up. Yeah, there's definitely a tree out there then. Alright, that looks like it'll catch a fish again. Sounds like a turkey going through the air. This is why I have to go fish places where there's nobody at. Well, so far the hookup rate is not the greatest. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we had 3 other bites, so that's 25% hookup rate. But I'm just getting started with this. Oh, that might have been another fish. So I'm sure there's some stuff I'm gonna have to learn for the technique. Far cast, just let her drift. It's a pretty long drift we did and no bite. We may need to go higher. I don't know, you guys got any wacky rig tips for me? Maybe we were managing to get this in between that tree. And that's where they're sitting. Nothing else, huh? Damn. Right back in that damn tree. Got her out. There's a tree up there. Maybe that's what they're hanging out around. Yeah, opened up again. I don't know. Let's move down. I'm getting bored. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe there's a tree down in there. And that's why we caught fish. Oh, that was a bite. Maybe not, but I felt it come around the rock and then get hit. Oh, we still have a Senko. It's interesting, we had all those bites there and then nothing. Hello?
Danielson.
What's up?
Not much. I was just seeing if that trailer was all done.
Yeah, it's done.
Alright. I think I'm going to run over and get out of the yard and then get the raft loaded back on the trailer. And we'll be ready for Saturday.
Oh, something's eating right in front of me. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, no way, dude. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yeah. I literally watched this dude eat something on the top. He's not a big one, but that was cool. No. He literally ate something on top of the water. And so I just put the phone in my pocket and cast at him with the wacky rig, and he instantly ate it. He's like a 12 or 13 maybe. See you, bud.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Alright, Mark. Well, if you get anything large, send me a picture.
Alright. That was cool. So you can just cast right at them and they'll eat it. Back to the jungle. See if we can do this without, oh. You guys do this to me every freaking time. What's up? Oh, I caught a few. I got a little bit. You've been watching for a while, or?
Oh yeah.
Cool. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan, that's my name.
Yeah, I've been sharing a bunch of Mike stuff.
Oh, nice.
Try and get him some
Oh, okay. You're Dan. You're the other guy with the frame raft, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's nice. All those rafts are sweet.
Yeah, I had a hard boat. I had a stealth craft. Did you see the brown that they put in at the bridge?
No,
Yeah, they put in, there was 10 rainbows that were between 25 and 30, and that brown was like 32. It had to be 10 to 12 pounds.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my biggest brown is 24 and something. I think my biggest rainbow is like 25 and something. And like those are fun because like I basically just bass fish and end up hooking into one, and that's a ton of fun because they're gone.
Yeah, we still had fish a lot, and then I took my wife and daughter out on Cedar Creek down to West Newton Sunday. My daughter's first fish was a 20-inch freaking smallmouth.
No way.
Yeah,
what?
We were like 2 minutes from the boat ramp, and she's like, "Oh, I got one." I'm like, "Holy shit!" I was like,
"That's insane."
Get it out. And I'm like, you know how many guys wish they caught a 20-inch smallmouth?
Oh yeah, I just caught mine like a month ago. That's the first one I've ever caught in my whole life.
Yeah.
I've been fishing for a long time. That's crazy. Good luck beating that one.
That's what I said. I was like, "You're done now."
Right. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, well,
You too, dude.
we'll have to do some fishing. Yeah.
For sure.
I'll see you. Yeah. I caught a couple. It's kind of slow, but I was trying some new stuff today. What's that?
Any good spots out there?
Oh, there's tons of good spots. I mean, well, right now they're kind of like spread out everywhere. So like right now there isn't really a best spot.
Yeah.
Your best spot is just to hit all the spots.
Yeah.
But I just went into my door. Like somebody left that in my door. It's not small.
Dude, I was like, someone having saying it's not small, please.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like everywhere I go, like everyone watches all my stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I said nobody say nothing to him. I said everybody already harassed him today.
Oh, it's all right.
Leave you alone, but
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool to know like so many people watch my videos. You know what I mean?
getting out there for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We try everything you try. We have no luck.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It's all your fault, man.
I'm catching them all before you get there. No,
He's scraping them all. We're trout fishermen. We're just getting into bass.
yeah, trout's different. Actually, trout's like kind of completely different than what I do. I mean, there's similarities, but the only thing for me that happens with trout, like compared to the smallmouth, is if you catch a trout, it's gonna be giant. You know what I mean, like if you just trout fish, you're like fishing for small fish. If you're bass fishing, you're fishing for like big fish. If you catch trout, it's gonna be giant. That's how I look at it. Like I bass fish and you'll catch everything, but everything you catch that's not a smallmouth will probably be giant. So like big walleye, muskie, like you have no idea, giant trout. Yeah, as for spots, I mean, I would try right down here. It's kind of like a little creek comes out. It's like a little island. And just like before you even get to it, cast into all the slow stuff in like where it's kind of still fast along the bank. And then I still had hits out like in the center throwing like a spinnerbait, like in the middle and just ripping it back, or like a chatterbait. There's fish everywhere right now. So like it's not really a perfect spot to go. They're kind of like everywhere. Nice to meet you guys. What's your names?
Brandon.
Brandon?
Shane.
Shane? Donna. Cool. Nice to meet you. What was the first videos you guys seen? No one ever knows. It's so hard to like pinpoint what.
You were definitely at the dam.
Okay, that's a common one.
I think ours was the one with the muskie. They like went off that big rock to get it.
Oh, the pier?
That's steep ass hill. I don't know how you get up and down so fast.
Well, I mean, it's editing too, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't always just happen like that. But that's why I come back up like I can't even breathe. Like actually half the time I get up to the top and I'll cut like 2 minutes out because I'm just like, I can't breathe.
Got any paddle tails you can sell me?
Oh, to be honest, like my good ones, they're sold out. I can't even get them no more. They sold out. I don't have any. No one has any. I keep trying them, and like the manufacturer keeps sending me the wrong colors, the wrong material, and like I keep trying, but like I'm into like $300 of swim baits just sitting in my garage. I gotta send back because they're all wrong. So like it's over. Like unless I can make them myself, which I'm gonna look and see if I can make that stretchy material. I don't know if it's possible yet, but if I can, I'll just make them myself. Yeah, I'm upset about that because I'm like, I had a big stockpile and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let this out so people can buy them because like they work so good. Sold out, gone, and now I can't get them myself. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd have had a whole year worth if I didn't, you know what I mean?
It was good meeting you, bro.
Yeah, you too.
I'm sure we'll be seeing you around.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some fishing. So I kind of feel the need to explain a few things here. Well, or even defend myself. In this last little bit of conversation with Shane, I think he said his name was Shane. I believe he said that He tries all the stuff that I try, and he has no luck. And then what I did was I laughed and made a joke. I rarely just straight give out information. It's hard to explain this, but I always try to keep people thinking. Me laughing and saying, that's because I was just there and caught all of them, and I wasn't trying to be rude. What I was trying to do is make him understand and start thinking a different direction about what he's doing. And the direction I want him to think was, there are real world variables that change fishing for us. And one example is, if I was just there before you, aka fishing a very public spot, and I had just hooked 20 fish in the same spot you're about to fish, your chances of catching fish are much lower now because I was just there before you catching fish. Some people don't believe that's the case. I have had examples where this is absolutely the case. I have actually fished a spot that I went and basically got completely skunked at a time that I know I should have been able to catch 20 or 30 fish. How I know that this was my problem was I decided to leave that spot, and as I was leaving that spot, I ran into one of my buddies, and I said, hey, you do any good? He said, oh, I did fantastic. I probably caught 40 smallmouth. I said, where at? He said, up there. I said, oh, that's where I just was. And I basically got skunked. And I left it at that. But I also know on top of that that this person actually likes to throw the exact same type of baits as me. So I connected the two and was like, okay, this is a perfect example of fishing behind someone or fishing with a group of people. You know, there's 3 of you guys going to fish the same spot. I'm not against that. It's funner that way. I get it. You get to go with your buddies. It's great. But say there's half a dozen fish in there, and half of those you'll get to bite. Well, you each get 1 fish then. It's that simple, unless you keep moving spots and stuff like that. This is me trying to help you out, and I'm not always straightforward with it, is what I'm trying to say. I actually do this in my videos also. It's kind of like a Where's Waldo in videos. For the people that really pay attention, I kind of leave clues of things that are to come. That for the people that really pay attention, it becomes like a fun game almost to see, oh, I know what he's doing, or oh, I know what he's going to be next video, or this and that. I don't like just saying things. That's boring to me. Kind of like in this video, some of you may have noticed, but most of you probably didn't, me wearing a t-shirt with my logo across it. Yes, I am in the process of getting merch together, but it's not ready yet. Just like everything, just like making baits, there is a trial and error process here. I'm not a t-shirt maker. I'm not a designer. So these things take time. So me wearing that t-shirt is actually me testing the shirt to make sure it holds up to being worn. I don't want to have a logo half falling off of a t-shirt I'm selling. So yeah, you can look forward to some merch here in the future, hopefully soon, but not quite yet. Well, another thing to cover, I guess, to clarify, kind of like Shane said, he uses the same stuff as me and he gets skunked. Well, I'm not trying to be mean here, and I'm not forcing anybody to buy anything, but you aren't using my baits. Just saying, but so far, out of all my orders, I haven't sold to a Shane yet. So I'm pretty sure you're not actually using the same baits as me. And to me, that does make a difference. Not trying to pressure you or anyone into buying my stuff. Just saying. It's all in the details. Everything is in the details. From the rod, to the line, to the weights of the baits, to the hooks in the baits, to the scents and the colors. To me, everything, one detail doesn't make or break you. But when you combine 20, 30 different details to what I do, that's what makes a day go from okay to great. I don't think I've announced this yet, but if any of you guys have bought my baits and caught fish with them, I would love it if you would send me the pictures of the fish you caught, preferably with the bait in its mouth, and I will put it up on my Shopify page for everyone to see. So with that said, if you do have pictures you want to send to put on my store, send them to ishtechllc@yahoo.com, and I'll put them up. Thanks for watching. Hopefully enjoy. I'll see you next time.